There was a time where I was going to make a crouch block video just shitting on Halo Combat Evolved. I had to throw away the script. I'm like,
Minecraft or Halo?
I'll take Minecraft. I think Halo Combat.
Yeah, brother.
I think Halo Combat Evolved is a shit game. Oh my god.
Hell yeah, dude.
Bro. I've never felt so passionately about not liking a game. Cody over here fist pump is like, we got one.
we got a Minecraft. So you're saying you like Minecraft?
Yep. Dude, I'll say I like Minecraft before I say I like Halo.
Fair.
One.
Fair.
I feel like the multiplayer isn't that crazy to me either. Like, I feel like at the time, once again, it kind of falls into that conversation of like revolutionary versus actually being good.
I feel like it was cool at the time because it was more of like a more slow-paced version of basically Quake. I mean, it was an arena shooter to an extent, the multiplayer. But, I mean, I like Quake more.
Yeah,
like, I like the speed of Quake and like even in Doom. Like even the new Dooms are basically old Quake games just brought to a newer audience with a Doom kind of coat of paint over it. That's pretty much what the new Dooms are. Like if you really look at it, like even the newest Doom that's coming out, that's like medieval. I'm like, this looks exactly like the first Quake game. Like, but I just feel like those games do that better than that first Halo game. Like from what I've played of Halo 2, I was enjoying it. So I can't say like all of Halo, but
my thing too is you asked me in a prior video, it's like, would you ever do a retrospective on Doom? I could, and it would wrap up in like 10 minutes. That does not mean I don't feel anything for the game. I think it's just like fundamentally the game is so simple to understand. But like what it does.
All right, what game are you talking about
Doom.
right now? Okay.
What the game does, it does very well. Like the story could be interesting. I didn't really pay attention. I didn't really give a fuck. I was just having fun killing things, to be honest.
See, but I think the developers knew that when they made that. They were like, we know what you want. We know that this is like a just get in, get out type of game, and that's exactly what we're going to provide for you. Oh, we can get in there.
And that's what I was looking for, baby.
Exactly. And they're like, we're going to play to our strengths. And that's what makes that game super fun to me, dude. And then Eternal, they're just like, all right, we're going to do everything that we did in 2016, but expand upon it and make it better.
Yeah, and like the biggest thing they did so strong, which Halo fails to do, is like the slow drip feed of like new enemies and new challenges to fight. And like
the moment it gets stale, they're like, they rope you back in.
Here's a new enemy, bitch. Figure out how to fight it, motherfucker. I'm just like, all right, yeah, I'm for it. And like, here's a boss fight. I'm like, all right, say less.
Right.
Like they know, like the environments like were pretty good too. Like, you know, they were just interesting enough to be like, oh, like look at this like new aesthetic that they're kind of throwing my way. I mean, from jump, you knew the fucking robot dude that's your homie. He's like, this motherfucker sounds evil. He's gonna be evil.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you didn't surprise me.
Sounds like Ultron.
Yeah. Bro.
I literally thought it was Ultron.
I was like, bro, you're gonna fucking betray me at the end of the game. Like, come on, let's be real here. Let's get the semantics out of the way. But no, Doom 2016 was a good time. I'm looking forward to Eternal, and even more so looking to, what was it, Dark Fate or whatever? Some shit.
Dark Ages. You know, and I gotta admit, and I know everyone's hyped about it, and I'm hyped about it too, don't get me wrong. id Software, great developer. I was hoping it was going to be a Quake reboot. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping that they were like, all right, next game, we're going to like basically do what they did with Doom, but with Quake. I was hoping it was going to be that.
Oh, bro, speaking of announcements, I was creaming my little panties over the fucking Capcom Fighting Collection.
Dude, that is fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
That's super exciting, though.
There was a movement.
Fuck.
I know damn well you don't know this because you're not involved in like fighting game YouTube or anything, but there was a fucking movement to free Marvel vs. Capcom 2 because it's trapped on prior hardware.
Right.
It's like, you're not going to sell us a version of or a port of this game. Like, it's stuck on a console that no one can like get their hands on, and if they can, it's for multiple hundreds of dollars.
Right.
The only way to play it is emulation. And they're just like, hey, motherfucker, we're going to take you for a ride real quick.
So is it coming out on like every console?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm gonna get multiple copies of it. I'm gonna get it on PC. I'm gonna get it on PlayStation. I'm gonna get it physically.
How shitty would it be if it was like that Turtles game where it's like fight sticks don't fucking work on this game?
Oh, I mean, if it's on PC, I mean,
well, yeah, that's true. So that's true.
It's gotta.
That's true.
Which, I mean, dude, they didn't.
I don't think they're going to do that, but
it's a fighting game. They know their audience.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play that shit on Hitbox because, my Iron Man is gonna be looking mighty nice. But dude, okay, so Marvel vs. Capcom is one thing, but we talked about X-Men versus Street Fighter and fucking how, like, I was told, he's like, oh, hey, you know, next to Marvel vs. Capcom 2, a game I would pick up, X-Men versus Street Fighter, and that's in that collection as well. And then fucking Marvel 1, and then X-Men Children of the Atom. I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, there it is.
Ball. I'm like, no. You know what else I'm kind of looking forward to?
What?
Silent Hill 2.
I'm skeptical on that one. I hope it's going to be good.
Just in the style of the new R8 games, I'm like, I'm for this. I'm good with it.
Yeah. I mean, that could be good. I just hope that it's not like a half-assed version of that. I hope they really do take their time on it and like try to make it as best as, like, I hope it's not a cash grab.
Sure.
You know?
How could it be? I feel like Silent Hill has become something that's quite niche at this point.
I just think that, like, I don't know, like, I just feel like Konami is not, I don't know, they kind of rubbed me the wrong way lately. Ever since they kind of let go of Hideo Kojima, I've been a little bit upset.
You know, that's understandable. I can understand where you're coming from on that one. Under the philosophy I live under is oh man, I'm mentally blanking right now.
You want to give them a chance, basically, or what? With Silent Hill 2?
Expect the worst, hope for the best. It's pretty much how I live my life, essentially.
Hey, I mean, I'll look at it this way. Like, if I just keep my expectations super low, I'd be that much more stoked on the fucking game, you know? That Metal Gear Solid 3 remake looks good, so maybe I'll have to fucking eat my own words on that, but...
Speaking of Metal Gear, I need to pick up that collection. That's,
Oh, I fucked up. Hi, little bitch.
It's definitely something I need to get my hands on.
Great games, man.
I feel really inclined to play, like, older games.
Me too. I've been more into older games.
You know, it was a game I played recently that I actually enjoyed? And this is your fault. Call of Juarez.
Oh, yeah, dude. See, I actually do want to play that because you were saying that's a pretty short game, right?
Yeah, it's 5
and that's
hours.
Exactly what I was just saying. I'm like, I want to be playing more games that are just like in and out, done. Good time, you know, nothing crazy. Like,
Call of Juarez was 5 hours.
And we got the bow.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are looking for a quick in and out experience that's actually pretty decent, I would recommend it. Like, I'm not...
Call of Juarez Gunslinger
Yes,
specifically,
sir.
right? Yeah.
I'm not the craziest, like... Okay, so... This one's a bit of a weird, like, tie, but I recently tried to replay DualShock. Did not have a good time. I think I'm already familiar with the world and the lore and stuff like that, so like everything fascinating about the game, which you know, the world is super interesting, but I was playing on PC and the gunplay fucking sucks. It did not feel good to play, and I was just like, oh, okay, is it just a me thing? But when I played Call of Juarez, I thought the gunplay felt really good. I thought the game was like really interesting and fun and like lighthearted, and
interesting.
Which
oh shit,
I feel like
fuck me, I fucked up.
Because BioShock was made by 2K, right?
BioShock was made. I think they were like the publisher, but the specific developer was Irrational Games.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the Borderlands games, out of what I remember, feel pretty decent to play.
Yeah, and that was Gearbox.
Yeah, okay. I was just looping. I was being game racist.
No, the 2K is like their Activision.
Gotcha.
Right, like if Infinity Ward's the developer, you get me.
But freaking I was just like, okay, you know, maybe it's just a PC game like thing or whatever, you know. But no, Call of Juarez felt great to play. And like, you know, what is the definitive thing that makes something like a shooter feel good or not good to play? Like, I don't understand that. Like, you know, part of it's the sound effects, but part of it's like some visual like stuff going on. Like,
I think animations and like seeing the damage being done to the enemy has a lot to do with like your gun having a lot of oomph behind it and like power, like Doom. Great example, right? Like when you fucking shoot a demon with a shotgun and it blows them apart, you're like, I am a beast. Like with the fucking metal riffs playing in the background while you're doing it. Like,
I think a game that does it well is like something like Valorant. I think like I played a lot of CS, but I think killing someone in Valorant feels much better than CS. Like definitely the big thing is like the sound effect, but yeah, you're 100% spitting with Doom, dude. There's a reason I had a great time is because it felt fucking badass to fucking destroy these demons' lives, bro.
Dude, I'll jump in that boat with you of just like saying some hot take shit that's gonna get me in trouble with
Lay
people.
Down.
It's that feeling that you're talking about where it's like the gunplay, like you don't feel that great. That's how I feel about Siege, man. Rainbow Six Siege.
Agreed.
Like when you get a kill, like I've tried multiple times with that game, man. I really have, and I don't think it's bad per se. I just don't think it's my kind of game. Every time I play it, and like even when I get a couple kills or whatever, and they're like, "Dude, you team wiped. That was great." I'm like, that didn't feel great for me to kill them though. Like I was like, "Oh, I killed them." Like it didn't feel. You know what I'm saying? Like it just didn't feel like.
No, I know how you're. I know how you're feeling because I feel the exact same way about Overwatch as well.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
I feel like I mean, Overwatch might be a little bit better than Siege, but even then, like, it just feels like I accomplished nothing.
I'll give Call of Duty credit when at least Warzone. When I down and kill an enemy, that feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, like. Or getting a team wipe, or like that's a team wipe. Like I'm like, yep, we're the greatest team of all time. Yeah, dude. Like it feels pretty good. I don't think we can.
Your game has to be satisfying to take someone down. Like that's a huge.
Going back to the BioShock thing, do you think you would try BioShock Infinite?
Yes.
Because I think the gunplay is better in that one.
I'd be down.
I'm not saying it's guaranteed you're gonna like it, but I would be interested to see what you think of it.
I'd be down. I'd be down to clown with that. Because I think I played BioShock 1. I think I was playing BioShock 1 Remaster. Maybe even 2 feels better. I'm not really sure. You know, and I was having some weird technical difficulties with that game too. Like, the original version of the game was working, but the remaster wasn't. Like, I was having constant crashing problems.
Yeah.
And you might even remember that. Like, I was just having a fucking day of it. And between that and the actual game not feeling good to play, I'm like, I'm kind of over this right now. Like,
yeah, just kind of one after the other. You're just like, I'm over it.
Yeah, this is not worth my time.
Yeah, I get you.
Freaking, so we've had this conversation before of like, I'm someone that's a firm believer of if there's anything that you want to get better in, and I'll get to my point in a second, but if there's anything that you want to get better at, you'll do it. I've talked to so many people about like you know, it's like, oh, you're going to play fighting games. It's like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna play some Street Fighter for the night. It's like, oh yeah, like fighting games are cool, but I'm not really good at them. I'm just like, well, have you actually tried? Like, no. I'm just like, all right, well, there's that conversation.
Yeah,
it's pretty rare that like. It's so funny because people like, oh yeah, fighting games are so sick, and like, oh, you play them? Like, no. I'm just like, oh, okay, why? It's like, oh, I'm not good at them. I'm just like, oh, okay, have you genuinely put in effort? I'm just like, no. I'm just like, well then.
See, it's one thing to be like that and be like, oh, the game's good. Like I can acknowledge that the game's good. It's another thing to be like, oh, I haven't put the time in, and that's why the game fucking sucks is because I'm not good at it. You know, like I feel like some people do that.
So it's not that they directly say that it like sucks.
I'm not saying everybody says that, but like I think that kind of irritates me when people do that because I'm just like, well, you can't really judge it if you haven't really tried. you know.
What gets me is the like, oh, I'm so bad at fighting games. Like, you're not actually. It's just that you've never really given it a real go.
I mean, there's a little bit of truth to that, right? But the reason you're bad at it is because you haven't really tried.
Exactly.
Right?
I'm like a mixed bag where if you understand that that's the reason why you're bad, like, yeah, I can accept that because you have to have the inclination to actually get better. But if it's just like, oh, I suck at fighting games and they're bad, like what you're saying essentially, it's just like, okay, all right.
I think but that's kind of a problem, right? With a lot of games that people get hooked on is that they kind of need that instant gratification the first time they play it in order to get hooked. So when you play a game like a fighting game, you know, and you don't get that instant gratification, it's like wired in our brain to be like, oh, I'm just not good at this thing.
Sure. Or just get discouraged and like, all right, I'll find my dopamine elsewhere.
I feel like that could be said for Call of Duty today too. If you had never played a Call of Duty game before and you tried to pick it up now, I bet you people would be like, oh, I'm just not good at this, or this game's just not for me.
Because they're just getting dumpstered on.
Right, as opposed to you, me, and our friends who have been like, oh, I've been playing Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 1. Like, you get, you know what I mean? Like, you got 15 years under your belt. Of course you're going to be somewhat decent at the next one.
I've probably been playing Call of Duty since...
I went all the way back to the beginning because we can finally go in this area now. So.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm trying my best to pay attention and play.
No, you're doing great, dude. I'm like,
trying, bro.
I'm doing that thing where like I'm not even seeing the TV right now. I'm like looking at the colors, but there's nothing really there.
No, you're good. I'm just saying I'm trying to like.
You're doing fantastic as far as I'm
stay
concerned.
engaged in the conversation, but also figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
Oh man, like I've been playing Call of Duty since I want to say Call of Duty 3, maybe 2.
Yeah, can we also put Call of Duty 3 in the conversation with Halo 1 as like one of the worst fucking games ever made? Sorry,
hey,
just
bro,
throwing that out there.
You would know better than I would.
Holy shit, that game's dog. Like, it's fucking horrible, bro. Like,
I respect the fuck out of that. But you know what else I respect? Killzone. There's no actual point there.
Dude, there is a point. I actually need to get around to playing those. I bought all of them.
Same here, and that's why I brought it up. I have the trilogy. I have the PS3 jam.
Same. I have a jam that I gotta hit in the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Dang. Alright, I'm just gonna talk to you guys. How's it going? Your hair looks nice. Alright, everyone. Well, we didn't realize it was roughly 1:30 in the morning, so we're gonna find a little save spot and get the H out of here.
Any last thoughts before we hop off, brother?
No, I haven't seen any hoes, actually.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what a woman looks like.
It's a pretty solid joke. I'll give you that.
Thank you. No, this has actually been quite lovely.
Yeah, what do you think of the game so far?
I have been more than a little bit impressed because, personally, the gunplay seems decent. The enemy variety seems pretty good. You have the underlying puzzle elements that you kind of mentioned as well. And if I didn't already say, the environments have been lovely. I've been enjoying them.
Yeah.
I think this game is super pretty, and definitely look forward to more being on the channel. Actually, this was a nice recording session.
Indeed,
I think this was
dude.
actually the vibe of the night. We were actually struggling to pick what game.
Yeah, for real.
We wanted to mess around with. We weren't feeling like Batman or anything like that, but.
And we are very much prepared for the comment section of this recording session. We said a lot of hot takes today.
You know what? Fuck them.
Yeah.
I'm your dad now.
Well, thanks for watching.
If you guys did want to see more of this, if you guys did want to see more of this, let us know in the comments down below. And if you guys have any hot takes of your own, you're wrong. I'm sorry.
Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, remember to check out the rest of the channel. We have a lot of awesome content that not only already exists on the channel, but we're going to be bringing to you. And definitely check out this guy. Codemeister P, Codemeister_P. If you guys want to see some sexiness, okay? If you guys want to support this guy's stream too, you can absolutely do that. And fucking look down below, bro. Check out the description. Go take a look. Go take a little gander.
And if you guys want to check out all that fighting game stuff that we were talking about, you should go check out this guy's channel at XG_Sen or G_Sen. And also check out his other channel, Crouch Block. Give some support, give some love, and thanks for watching.
I love you. Not as much as your parents. Actually, more. Your parents hate you too.
Yep.